So thousands of applicants in a week, tens of thousands in a month. And we had no consistent way to communicate with each of those applicants to ensure that they were being captured at the time of application.
Right. And so obviously you looked at a few platforms, but what made you eventually choose Sense?
So there were a few things that made us choose Sense. One, integrated right with our ATS, which was super helpful because there wasn't anything that we needed to do to build some sort of integration, which always takes extra time. And we didn't have to face that barrier. The second thing was that it is so easy to use. You do not have to be an IT expert. You don't have to have developers on your team. You don't have to have an IT team to deploy Sense. You can utilize Sense from any seat in your business. I can have recruiters create journeys. I can have branch managers create journeys. I can have a central team create journeys. So easy to use. And that was the biggest driver for us.
Wonderful. And so you brought on Sense, but since bringing on Sense, what are some of the business outcomes? What are some of the things that you've seen that have alleviated some of your original business challenges? What have some of these outcomes been?
Oh my goodness. So first, we're hitting every candidate. We are capturing the candidate at the time of the application with automated messaging, not only through email, but through text.
That's right.
And we're able to communicate with our candidates the way they want to be communicated with, because Sense recognizes that for us. So we're able to connect with more candidates than ever before. And then we're able to follow up with them very smartly, like with the artificial intelligence. We create a journey. If we haven't heard from them in 24 hours after the application, we're touching them again. So our capture rate of our candidates, of our applicants to actual candidates to placements has increased. I will say that we've also saved a ton of recruiting time. I think last quarter alone, and I'm going to quote this, but it was 6.8 years.
Oh my God.
Of recruiter time that if we had, called or made those contacts by hand, that's how long it would have taken in recruiter time. But not anymore, because Sense just automates it all for us, and it's just wonderful.
Well, you've already answered my last question, but I was going to ask you then. So it clearly has ROI, hard bottom dollar ROI to your business.
Absolutely. Not just the automation, not just the messaging, not just the journeys, but when you add into that, layer on some of the other technology that you guys have built, the chatbots, wow. Those chatbots, you deploy them. Now I'm taking away recruiter time from those basic pre-screening. So my recruiters are spending the time, I like to call it, on the head and the heart stuff, like the engagement with our employees, on the things that really matter. And the bot can take care of the screening of, do you have, 3 to 5 work years of experience? Do you have all those things that you just need to be asked. Let the bot do it, and the recruiters focus on all the love.
Thank you. This is amazing to hear. Thank you so much for sharing your journey, and thanks for being a Sense champion.
Oh, our pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.